help me? You want to help? Huh? I know, that was a bad idea. Oh! All right, hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I've been getting a lot of questions about the nutrients that go into the homemade dog food, the recipes that we see online, especially my own. So today I am working with a company you're probably very familiar with, a company that is known for fresh ingredients, home delivery, Farmer's Dog. Yes, Farmer's Dog, the one you see on TV, probably one of the biggest fresh ingredient dog food companies out there. But here's something you may not know. Farmer's Dog has a DIY program. Yes, specifically for people like myself and you who like to make homemade dog food. Well, they've made it even easier. The cool part is the recipes are designed by certified veterinarian nutritionalists. So you know your dog is getting every vitamin and nutrient and mineral that they require. This is the most balanced meal, in case you're guessing if what you're making currently doesn't provide all the nutrients. With this, you're sure not to miss. So today, I'm going to make one of those recipes. I'm going to make the beef liver dog food recipe from Farmer's Dog, and I'll be adding their nutrient pack, which I'll talk about later, to give it a 100% balanced meal for your dog. So let's get started. Also, another question I get asked a lot is, do I have to use an Instant Pot? No, you do not. And today I'm going to show you exactly what I mean. You don't have to use an Instant Pot. I'm going to use this big Dutch oven. Any pot will work, but this is big enough to hold everything. So this is how I'm going to cook it today, in case you're wondering. You don't need that Instant Pot. It does make life easier, but you don't need it. So here, let me show you what we're working with. First ingredient, the major ingredient, ground beef. A lean ground beef, 5 pounds. First ingredient. The next ingredient, a half a pound of beef liver. Beautiful beef liver. Next, 3.5 cups of cubed or shredded sweet potatoes. I left the skins on. Sable doesn't mind the skins. There's a lot of nutrients in them, so I leave them on. But you choose what's best for your dog. Sometimes it'll cause choking. The skins will peel off, but Sable doesn't have a problem, so I leave the skins on. Next is 5.5 cups of chopped broccoli, fresh. Frozen is fine as well, but you're gonna wanna chop it up small. I bought it already cut up, so it had minimum work. I made my life a little easier, so if you can find it pre-chopped, pre-cut, sometimes you can, make life easier, go for it. The next ingredient is spinach. You can do 11.5 cups of fresh or 2 cups of frozen. In this case, I'm using frozen. The next ingredient is sunflower oil. This is what's in the Farmer's Dog recipe. I know a lot of you don't agree with sunflower oil, but I've used it in the past. But sunflower oil is what we're using in this recipe. And the final ingredient is a fish oil, salmon oil. These are Alaskan wild that we normally feed her orally. But in this case, 2 tablespoons of fish oil into this recipe. And that's it. Super easy, simple. And at the very end, this recipe calls for 2 Farmer's Dog nutrient packets. These are what's going to give it its complete balance of all the nutrients it needs that might be missing from the whole natural foods. All right, so this is what we'll add at the very end. Now that I've covered the ingredients, let's follow the steps and get this prepped. First ingredient, sunflower oil in the bottom of the pot. Okay, once you add the oil, add the meat, beef and liver to the pan. Break it up and brown it in the bottom of the pan. Farmer's Dog recommends that we cook this to 165 degrees so it's fully cooked, no pink inside. I know a lot of you promote a raw meat diet, but this recipe from Farmer's Dog and their certified nutritionalists, they say cook the beef. So I'm going to cook this to 165, no pink inside, fully cooked. Broccoli and sweet potatoes right straight into the pot. You'll want to cook everything till it's tender. Give it a stir. Can you smell what I'm cooking, huh? Can you smell it? Can you smell it? All right, so I'm going to cover it up and let it simmer for a little while until the vegetables are soft enough, and then I'll add the rest of the ingredients. So with the magic of movie so with movie magic, all right, so let's take a look. Beautiful. So as you can see, everything is soft. And the last thing to add is your spinach. And as I mentioned, your fish oil. And then just stir it completely in. Okay, so that's everything for the fresh ingredients. Everything is cooked, soft, and ready to eat. The only thing left is to balance it all out with all the minerals and nutrients that this food requires to give it balance. And that's when the Farmer's Dog nutrient packs come in. This is a double batch, so I have to put in 2 envelopes of nutrients. All right, so we're gonna open these up. And we're gonna dump these right in. And we're just gonna mix it in. So let's talk about these nutrient packs. There's a big long list of all the ingredients that are in each one of these packs. It's got calcium and minerals for strong bones, muscles, and better nutrient absorption. Potassium and iodine, which helps with heart and thyroid health. Taurine and choline for brain, liver, heart, and vision. B-vitamins D3 and E to boost energy, bone strength, and the immune system. And then selenium supports thyroid function and overall wellness. And then let's not forget, all the fresh ingredients have their own vitamins and nutrients in them. So with the fresh ingredients and the nutrient pack, this is a well-balanced meal that you can't go wrong with. And I gotta be honest, this took a lot less time to cook than my recipe. So if you're in a little bit of a rush and you don't want to spend so much time in the kitchen, this is actually the best way to do it. And as I stated, I am following one of the recipes from the Farmer's Dog website. This is the beef and beef liver recipe. What's also great about Farmer's Dog, when you sign up and you put on all the statistics about your dog, how old, the weight, all the vitals about your dog, they'll give you a recommended daily calories. All right, so in Sable's case, her daily calories should be 810. So 810 calories is what Sable should have each and every day. This recipe should feed Sable for 6 days, which means I have to split this up into 6 equal portions, and each portion for the day will give her 810 calories. So she gets everything she needs. This is the beautiful thing about Farmer's Dog. They do all the work for you, so there's little guesswork, okay? So now that we've cooked the food, let's separate it out into containers. So the first thing I want to do is I want to weigh everything that's in the pot. So I'm going to get another bowl, and then this becomes the difficult part. Picking this heavy pot up. All right. So we got the zeroed out. 7 pounds is what this came out to be, all right? 7 pounds. So 112 ounces is 7 pounds, divided by 6 equals 18.6 ounces each day. So we need 6 bags of 18 ounces each, which is gonna be 1 pound, 2 ounces, all right? So she's getting essentially 1 pound a day. Half pound in the morning, half pound in the evening. The 2 will equate to 810 calories, and it's gonna have all the nutrients required. All right, so here you've got it. This is a 1 serving bag for Sable. 810 calories, daily allowance. I will split this in 2, half for the morning, half for the evening, and she's good to go. Now I'm gonna weigh out the rest of the baggies, 6 individual portions, and we'll be right back to see how Sable enjoys it. 6 individual days, 6 individual servings. All you have to do is serve it up. Easiest recipe I've ever made. All right, so here's today's serving, but I would give morning and afternoon. That's the way I feed Sable. She gets half in the morning, half in the afternoon. So now, because it's afternoon, she's only gonna get half this bag, and I will give her the other half tomorrow morning. All right, so let's get this served up. The rest of it will stay good in the refrigerator for 4 days. Anything after 4 days should be frozen. Since this is 6 days, I should technically put a couple of these in the freezer, which is what I'll probably do. All right, so let me get these out of the way. I'll get Sable's bowl and we'll get it and we'll see how she enjoys it. All right, so here is a serving size. You can see all the fresh ingredients. I mean, it's not a bad looking bowl of food, if I do say so myself. I mean, I was tempted a couple times. Let's see how Sable enjoys it. You hungry, Sable, huh? You dancing queen, huh? Are you hungry? What do you think? All right, well, this has been Farmer's Dog DIY in action. I'll drop the full recipe down below and links to the nutrient packs on Farmer's Dog website. If you'd like to see any other recipes that Farmer's Dog offers, please comment below. Tell me their favorite protein and I'll do that recipe. How was it? Was it good? Huh? Was it good? Was it good, baby? Well, thanks for watching. You're messing me up, doggy. All right, well, that's it for this video. Thanks for watching. If you have any questions, comment below. I'll do my best to get back to you. I think you're not subscribed to this cute little face. All right, well, thanks for watching again, and we'll see you in the next video. Oh, you're so sweet. Check, check, check. All right, audio looks good. Sounds good. Looking good. I am good. I'm here to serve you up some grub. Dog food style. You don't like it? Too bad. It's all we got.